Hello everyone, we'll be doing another tutorial today for Hillsong United Say the Word. I'm going to put the chords in the description, so feel free to click on that and follow along. Alright, so to start, we just have the intro and it's just a B. So you have the second fret of the A string, fourth fret of the D string, and then the third fret of the G string. And then it's going to include the B, open. And so what that looks like, that's your intro, but that same strum pattern goes throughout the entire song. And this is just the main guitar part. A little bit later in the video, I'll include what the second guitar is doing. So here is the intro, and then the first verse, and then I'll explain what the verse, or what's going on in the verse after that. So that's your verse. So all I'm doing, really you don't even need to move your index finger here. You can keep it here the whole time. I'm just going to add the pinky down on the E string, then open E, into the B. And it just repeats. Hold that B, go into the chorus. Okay, now you go to the F sharp. Then the G sharp, minor. To the open E. And repeat that back to the B. It will not be shaken. Okay, then it's going to go to the tagline, so you go back to the G sharp minor, E, and my soul will hang on every word you say. Okay, and then it just goes back to the verse. So again, that is going to be the G sharp to the E, and then back to the B. And just repeats, so I'm not going to cover that. And it goes back to the chorus. This time it does the chorus twice, so I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. Honestly, it's the same as the last chorus, so if you can follow that, you can probably follow this. But I'll just go through it once anyway. Written in a billion skies, speaking to this heart of mine, all that I am with all creation, every word that you've spoken. Notice this is a little bit different than the last tag that we went through. And all that it's doing is repeating the chorus chords instead of mixing up the chord progression. Just stays with the chorus. And my soul will hang on every word you say. Same thing, just the chorus. Humming in the background. Okay, so that's it for the first guitar. You can play just that guitar through the whole thing and it'll sound really similar to the original version. Now, if you have two guitars or you want to get a little fancy, you can add some of the other stuff. So, like I said in the intro, just that B. Honestly, once you get the finger picking stuff down, the rest of it kind of goes pretty smooth if you just follow along the chords, which again I'll include in the description below. Okay, so for the second guitar, it's going to have a little bit different finger picking for it compared to the guitar one, or the rhythm, if you will. So for the intro, it's just going to be the 9th fret of the D string, the 8th fret of the G string, the open B, and then, 7th fret on the E string. And it just goes down the strings. And then once it goes to the verse, it adds in that note right there, and then goes right back. And that's it for the verse, or both verses. That's all it's going to do. But once it goes to the chorus, when it goes to Written in a Billion Skies, then it goes to the 4th fret on the B string, then the 6th fret on the G string, and 7th fret on the E string. So you can kind of finger pick this how you feel sounds the most correct. It's really difficult to pick out of the actual track. So I just kind of got the notes that were there, but I can't pick out what the pattern is for the finger picking. So you can kind of go with it a little bit, but and it slides down to the 6th. Slides up 2 frets, so now I'm on the 9th and the 7th fret, and that just repeats, so that might be kind of hard to pick out. So try to sing along with me as I just play this part in the chorus. Written in a billion sky. And that repeats. Into the tagline. So for the tagline, it does something kind of strange, but here's how I figured out how to play it. And if I can, by the way, so you can kind of hear how these both guitar parts sound together, I'll try to include a link in the description if I can figure out how to make it work, of BandLab. And if you guys aren't familiar with BandLab, you can record over yourself just with your crappy cell phone technology, and just see how things sound when they play together. And that's another way, another strategy I use to make sure I'm playing these parts right. So if I can, I'll include that so you can hear what it sounds like when they're actually played together. But everything that I play in that link, if I can get it in there, will be the same as what I'm showing you in this video. So for the tagline, I use the D chord up on the 11th and 12th fret. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's 11th fret on the G string, the B string is the 12th, and 11th fret on the high E. And this is again for the tag. And then I hold the 9th fret on the G string, B string, and E string for this next note. I'll show you what it sounds like after I explain well. And then I put the pinky down on the 12th on the B string. And then right back to what we started with the intro. So it kind of goes like this. And then right back to the verse. So that's pretty much it for the whole song for that second guitar. Just depending on where you are, will determine what part you're going to play. But those are the 3 different parts that are played throughout the song. So at the end tag, the chord progression is still the chorus. So even though it's a tag, or whatever you want to call it, the chords are still the chorus chords. So for that, you're still going to play that part. And you'll do that all the way through the outro. That's it. So that's the second guitar for that song. If you guys have any questions, I think that's about it I want to cover in this video. But again, if you guys have any questions or even recommendations as far as what to give a tutorial for the next time, let me know in the comments. Just hit like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.